Today in crypto, the World Economic Forum has recognized 6 blockchain companies on its list of 100 technology pioneers for the year 2020. And one of those companies is Chainlink. Another is Maker, actually, which we're going to be talking about here in the near future. But today we're talking about Chainlink, because I thought with this announcement, it's time to revisit this classic crypto. It's crazy, too, to think that the first time I talked about Chainlink was all the way back in October 2017. Time flies so fast. And since that time, Chainlink has established itself as a critical piece of the cryptocurrency economy infrastructure. My name is Lark, and this is where you subscribe for all of the hottest and all of the latest happening out here in the wild, wild land of crypto. Quick disclaimer before we get into this video. Now, this video is presented for educational purposes and is neither a recommendation nor a solicitation for you to run out and to buy Chainlink. Also, while I am a big fan of Chainlink and their technology, and I think that they're a critical piece of the cryptocurrency economy's infrastructure, I don't personally own Chainlink. Relax. Breathe. It's okay. Calm down. I can't own everything. It's okay. Just deal with it. It's all good. Anyway, this is not a sponsored video either. Just free information for you to enjoy. Now, if you appreciate this kind of information, then please hit that thumbs up button and leave a comment to show your support for these kind of videos. And if you want to score yourself some Chainlink, then I recommend that you do so over on Kraken. You can buy Link directly with dollars and with euros on Kraken. Kraken is one of the oldest and the most user-friendly and most reputable exchanges in the cryptocurrency market and has very competitive fees. There's a link down below in the description where you can sign up and buy yourself some Link as well as a range of other top cryptocurrencies. Okay, so what the heck is Chainlink anyway? Well, in case you are not familiar, the short version is that Chainlink provides a decentralized network of reliable, trusted feeds for data, events, and payments, allowing smart contracts to actually be able to connect with the vital information that they need to be able to properly execute. You see, the problem right now is that each blockchain, it's its own little ecosystem. And to get the required data to be able to have those smart contracts execute reliably and successfully, they need a bit of assistance. And while it may seem so simple, I'll just go and get the price of Bitcoin. Well, you have to trust that the source that you're getting it from is telling the truth. Because if they are lying, then it could trigger a chain of events leading to significant financial loss for investors. Literally billions of dollars depend on data authenticity. Chainlink is thus able to step in as a form of trusted middleware to provide decentralized oracles, thus removing that single point of failure from the more trusted sources, quote unquote, and of course allowing blockchains to be able to reach the outside world. Now, this data service is so important that Chainlink has become an absolutely vital piece of smart contract infrastructure. Chainlink is what makes smart contracts smart. And also, just to mention, Chainlink, it is a wildly popular cryptocurrency. This is just the fun part of the video. There is a near fanatical base of supporters of Chainlink, people who just love trusted data feeds. Any Google search for Chainlink will return a list of really weird memes made by highly enthusiastic community members. I love it. Stay classy out there, Link Marines. Community is really what makes or breaks a cryptocurrency, and Chainlink has definitely got the community thing on lockdown. Now, that being said, cool technology, that's all cool, man. Everybody likes cool, useful technology, but it doesn't really matter how good your technology is if no one is using it. Well, Chainlink actually really delivers in this department as well. Chainlink is working with massive tech players from the legacy world, people like Google and Oracle, and they are working with a massive range of crypto companies: Matic, Hedera Hashgraph, IOST, Binance, Ethereum Classic, Icon, Harmony, Constellation, Stellar, Enigma, Ontology, Tezos, and seriously like 50 other blockchains or blockchain related companies. And in the long run, nearly every blockchain and nearly every dApp will need to have access to Oracle data. And when they go looking for a decentralized, trustless provider, what's the first name they're going to find on that list? Chainlink. And Chainlink will be ready for all these different players too, because while Link is an ERC20 token living on the Ethereum blockchain, Chainlink is actually blockchain agnostic, so anyone can use it. Now, you may say, but Lark, surely these chains in the long run are just going to launch their own oracles at some point. Well, yes, some of them may do that. But having talked to insiders in the industry, I know that running oracles, it's a tricky business. And if, for example, you are running a decentralized exchange, then running your own oracle is just one more thing that you have to deal with. A thing, by the way, which you're not an expert on. So you can just outsource this to somebody else who is an expert on it, and then you don't have to worry about it all the time. Now, people using their own oracles, this has caused problems in the past and will probably cause problems in the future, is why so many people are switching for the Chainlink. Chainlink is perfectly situated right now to be the data railroads of the DeFi movement. You see, decentralized finance, it is likely going to be the biggest trend in the cryptocurrency market in the coming years. And all that requires data. So at the beating heart of decentralized finance, it's Chainlink and their data oracles. Loans, liquidations, exchange rates, lending rates, liquidity, all that much more. It can all have an impact on a smart contract's ability to correctly self-execute, and they often require this data to be able to do that. And of course, to be able to have certainty that your smart contract is executing with certainty, you need secured data. So that is where Chainlink steps in. So the Chainlink network, it provides those tamper-resistant, sustainable price feeds, and it's actually already integrated with many of the key DeFi players. Synthetics, 1inch Exchange, BZX, Nexus Mutual, Aave, Loopring, Set Protocol, Kyber, Reserve, Tornado, and like a dozen others besides that. It's also worth noting too that Chainlink, it is not perfect at all times in terms of delivery. Back during the big market dump of March, an Oracle outage resulted in a 6-hour delay that caused a big spike in transaction fees. Chainlink has also found itself at the forefront of the enterprise blockchain trend, which is another massive use case and opportunity for Chainlink. Chainlink is an Ethereum Enterprise Alliance member, and it is a member of the Eminent Task Force, and it is a member of the Baseline Protocol. Thus, Chainlink has positioned itself to be working with some of the world's largest and most important corporations, players like Microsoft and Ernst & Young. And enterprises, of course, are increasingly getting into crypto. A recent Deloitte survey showed that 82% of corporate executives are currently either hiring or currently planning to hire blockchain developers to bring their systems into the future. Every one of those enterprises, they are going to need access to trusted price feeds and trusted data. The scope of the market that Chainlink can cater to, massive. The Chainlink token is used to pay node operators on the network. Oracles have to stake a certain amount of Link tokens as collateral. Penalties will apply to anyone who turns out to be a bad actor in that situation. And Chainlink clients pay Oracle providers for their services in Link tokens. Furthermore, we can expect that when the Chainlink staking mechanism goes live, it's probably going to cause a new surge of interest in the token. There's no deadline for that at the moment, but it will come at some point in the future. The real power of the token, though, is when we see wider adoption for Chainlink. We already have a lot of adoption, and it seems like a near certainty at this point, considering how big the partners list is, that we're going to see an exponential growth in Chainlink adoption. The current circulating supply of Link is only around 40% of the total amount of tokens, meaning that 60% of the supply is still not on the market, which could create a bit of selling pressure over time, depending on how much of that is released and when. But it is clear to me that there is a lot of opportunity here for Chainlink to succeed moving forward. Chainlink is far and away the leader in the Oracle space. They have got a very deep reach across the entire cryptocurrency market, being heavily integrated with the majority of the major blockchains. They're at the heart of the decentralized finance trend, and they are right in the middle of the Ethereum enterprise adoption action that is currently happening, meaning that Chainlink is incredibly well positioned to keep moving upwards with the market. So if Bitcoin can 10x to $100,000, then Chainlink hitting $50 really doesn't seem all that crazy at all, to be honest. Not saying there won't be big pullbacks and all that jazz, but if we see Bitcoin move in that direction, and I do believe that we will see Bitcoin move in that direction, then other cryptocurrencies like Chainlink are going to see some big price appreciation. However, the $1.5 billion market cap right now for Chainlink does mean that there is much less room for growth compared to some of the competitors. Chainlink is the safer play though. I mean, Chainlink has made it, right? But if someone like Telor could get even half of the market cap of Chainlink, then it would be a 100x move. And if Band Protocol can get just half of the market cap of Chainlink, then it's a 40x move. Not saying that either of those will be the next Chainlink or that they will achieve half of the market cap of Chainlink. But it is food for thought, something for you to consider if you're chasing down the gains train. Chainlink, though, it does have a serious first mover advantage, and it will be difficult for competitors to really close that gap on Chainlink, especially considering the vast resources and powerful network, like the baseline protocol to which Chainlink is connected. But it is probable that companies will use several Oracle providers in order to diversify their price feeds and to protect against potential Oracle attacks or malfunctions. But even with diversification accounted for, Chainlink is literally right now the go-to choice for oracles. And it may remain the go-to choice even if we see diversification for second and third options. Now that doesn't mean it will always be the go-to choice. An extremely well-funded competitor could enter the stage at a later date and give Chainlink a big run for its money, but unless something goes catastrophically wrong, then Chainlink will remain a major player, if not the leader, for trusted oracles. So, your question for today. Do you think that Chainlink will maintain its position as the #1 Oracle provider for the entire crypto economy? Or is one of those competitors going to step up and eat Chainlink's lunch? Or maybe they're not going to eat Chainlink's lunch, but you're just investing in the competitors because you see more possibility for gains. Let me know your opinion down below in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching today's video. As always, I seriously appreciate your time. So thank you so much for tuning in and continuing to support the channel. You're freaking awesome. So thank you so much. Long live the blockchain, and peace out till next time.